guys, welcome to Angel Whispers. Vanessa here speaking, and today the angels wants us to be prepared for some big changes that's gonna happen with Sushant's case, and this is just about a heads up of what's really going on in the investigation. And since the media is unreliable and we don't know whom to believe, there's craziness that's going on elsewhere, and the angels say relax. The angels say if ever until now they're not showing us what's really going on, we need to stay grounded, okay? Don't focus too much on the case, especially if you're aware that it's causing a lot of dizziness and disruption in our mind, the angels say. Now, is there anything else, angels? So the archangels say that be prepared and make the wise decision on whom to believe in, because some media still are trying to disrupt the peace, and a lot of things have been going on in around the world, and there's a lot of changes, shifts, not only in the collective, okay, in the world, but also in us, okay, in our soul journey. And some people are being called on to heal, and that's the reason why many people are very depressed during this week. And that's the reason why remember that in the weeklies I tell you guys to focus on you, what's going on in your life, rather than what's going on in Sushant's case, because it's kinda hectic there, or kinda toxic in that certain environment, and we don't know which to believe in. Now, what's going on right now is that they want us to focus on ourselves, and sometimes we will make readings with regards to Sushant's case. It really depends on if ever the angels advise us to make, or if ever Sushant asks, and then it needs to be having that approval from the divine, because if there's no approval, we can't do anything, okay? And yeah, basically the readings are approved by heaven and need to be out there. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, let's proceed now with the readings. For the first part, we're gonna ask what's going on, or the progress of the investigation. And let's begin with NCB. So let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's the progress of the investigation in NCB. They show to us the overall theme of this reading. Some people don't want to hear about NCB because it's not really related to Sushant's case. It's just some hidden agendas of some politicians, okay? So you can skip, guys, if ever you don't want to hear about it. I include the timestamp so that you can skip, okay? So angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know the progress of the investigation in NCB. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. One more, they tell. So let's see. This is in either way, they tell me. This is reverse, they say. I'm sensing lack of communication here. I really feel like NCB is working on their own. They're not really realizing how, they are distorting the truth, okay? Because I really feel like it's not really the case of Sushant anymore, and it's just them trying to destroy any negativity in Bollywood. But let's see with the other cards here. Yeah, hidden agenda of a politician, that's what they want to say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know the progress of the investigation with regards to NCB. Sorry, got confused. Probably NCB knows exactly that CBI knows who did it already, but NCB is not participating. As I told you, they are working on their own. They're not really coordinating or not even in union with CBI. Kinda hush energy, to be honest with you. Very arrogant even. But I really feel like that's the reason why a lot of people are so angry about I feel Kangana very angry of her because she's trying to distort the truth. She's trying to divert attention, which is not really good. Very drama queen according to the angels. That's why she's being punished because of what she was doing. And even the Bollywood are not really in good shape. Okay, they admitted that yes, there is some things going on in the party, but the angels say doesn't mean that Bollywood is bad itself. Okay, let's say with the tarots, angels and guides, you will know the true colors of people. We already know since the almost the end of the August, like people change, right? It's because I don't know when was the full moon, but during full moon season, that is when we are shown about people. Because as I observe, whenever there's full moon, there's a lot of bashers that's coming in your channel, and you don't know why. I feel like that is that is the reason why they come for, so you'll be aware if you will release this kind of people, because you don't need negativity in your channel. But let's see with the tarots, angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know the progress of investigation in NCB. Another, they say, so I'm having a hard time to express myself. I really feel like they are trying to oppress people not to be expressive. Okay, they are forcing. They're kind of arrogant, to be honest. They think that they are right in terms of negotiation. They're not doing it the right way. And I really feel like misfortunes will happen in the people in NCB because they have been very rude. They're not being honest. They're not being authentic. And I feel like people will realize their true colors because even some government officials actually is so upset with whomever set up the NCB. It's for the hidden agendas. And I'm sensing here that people will realize it sooner or later. It's not for good intentions at all. And even some Bollywood stars will become very emotional with regards to this. Because they're not really included in Sushant's murder case. It's nothing to do with Sushant anymore. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And what is the outcome? Some people are becoming the puppet of this NCB. Whether we like it or not, we will see it in the news that some people gonna lie, some people will try to make it look like it's Rhea, okay? That's why the angels say, I feel like misfortune's gonna happen in NCB or even to the politician that, is conducting this. I really feel like the divine is punishing really those people that are distorting the truth. That's what I noticed so far. But we will clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. See how angry the Lord is, the angels say. Like if calamity has happened, there's a reason behind it, okay? It's a sign from the divine. We have jumpy cards. So the angels say to me that during this time period, NCB is not really doing the best. Okay, so anyway, this is the cards that we got here. So NCB obviously is focused too much on the drugs. They're pointing out that because of drugs, Sushant was killed, okay, or have that depression. See, and I feel like that's the reason they keep on reasoning this, so that they will be added in the picture. Okay, and then this is the next card. That is the overall energy. First card is Eight of Wands. So I really feel like this interrogation, look at this, okay? I really feel like they're working hand in hand inside a team, but I really feel here that they're not really focused on whatever the opinion of others is. There's someone who's focused on one result, and that is to create more conflict actually with regards to Sushant's case, because I really feel like they won't be successful, because I really feel like a lot of them, they will encounter a lot of trouble in their family. I feel like that is their karma for doing this to Rhea and other people involved, because they're prolonging the process. So the divine is not really into them. Okay, among all the things that you're gonna make angry about, don't make God angry. That's what I'm gonna suggest, because look what's gonna happen. Okay, look what happened to a Mumbai officer. Like all of the family got sick. Okay, that's how, bad karma happens. So I think that what's gonna happen to these people, there's gonna be trouble in their family, and I really feel like it will ask them to reflect, why is it God is angry at them? I feel like there is really a terrible thing that will make them be on their knees thinking about the divine, why it happened, and I feel like they will stop work eventually. Could be one of them has COVID, and then it spread in the whole NCB team. Okay, because I really feel like, look what they're doing inside. Okay, it's not really appropriate to do this. Okay, and I really feel like they are being paid by a politician to harass people that they are asking about to get the results that they want. And I really feel like they really want Rhea to have this downfall, to go to jail, and Rhea needs to, coordinate or participate with them. That's what they want to happen. Okay, and then the next thing is the Six of Swords. So Rhea cannot escape this, to be honest, and she can't even speak her truth, because NCB is really focusing on a certain result, like even though it's not a part of, the clues anymore. Like they are really out of place, and that's why the divine is punishing them, because they are making things worse. They are kind of running in circles. They are a part of a distort with regards to not their verse, like media, okay, that is distorting the truth. That's what they're trying to say, because look what happened to the people. They don't know whom to believe anymore, if there is really drugs involved. And I really feel like there's really a politician that's controlling them, manipulating them, and these people are heartless. Okay, and that's why they are gonna be punished, so that they will stop what they're doing. Okay, and I really feel like they're working hand in hand with Arnab, I feel, so that the Republic will still in power, to be honest. And then the next is the Queen of Wands being here. So I think that Rhea, on the other hand, is thinking what to do next, because she knows, okay, she's still fighting, to be honest, because she knows the truth. She knows the truth that these people are just after the fame in terms of politics, and Rhea thinks that she can win this. Okay, even though they try their best to to make Rhea be in jail. Okay, she still have that, passion, that hope that one day the truth will come out to save her. Because honestly speaking, she's losing abundance. Okay, that's why look at that. I really feel like she is kinda um afraid of losing money, to be honest, and I think that she's getting sad about it. She really wants to bail, and that's what I'm sensing, so that she can get out. That's why she has misfortunes too with regards to abundance, because she has to pay, so she cannot she can escape the jail. Okay, that's what's going on. So obviously, in terms of this NCB, if they continue on doing this, it will affect their money, their stability. They might lose their work, they might lose their job, their wife, their family member, because they are not on alignment. They are creating a distort, and as I told you, the divine is not on favor of these people. And I'm sensing like Sushant is sad about what's going on, because they added a distort. Okay, obviously Sushant is not at peace. Okay, and is deeply hurt about what's going on in NCB. Because to be honest, people wants the truth, and what they're doing is not on alignment with the divine. It's just repeat. See, injustice here, and that's the reason why Sushant is very upset based on the reading itself. And I think that this NCB is being controlled, right? And I really feel like it will be discovered, and I feel like some politicians will fight whomever is controlling this NCB to do dirty work. Okay, that's not even in alignment about the truth anymore, because I think that they're trying to find the drugs and alcohol even, but then they're not doing the job right. To be honest, they're just in because of this politician wants to win the race, and see how not on alignment they are, and they are not even sympathetic of others. Okay, and I really feel like they're questioning where are the drugs, but unfortunately they won't find any drugs. Okay, how can you find drugs during quarantine? They're very strange, right? And they haven't find any in the houses that they raid. Now, this is the next. This is the Three of Swords, and I really feel like what's going on here, they will fail because Rhea will get out of the jail because somebody will work. I told you that this is kind of another politician will work through it to make Rhea out of the jail. Okay, I feel like this person will bail for Rhea because Rhea don't have much money anymore, and I think that yes, justice. And I feel like the true colors of the politician that's behind this will be exposed. Whoever have been doing that will be exposed that they have hidden agendas, okay? Because I'm sensing here like the sisters of Sushant are doing the best that they can to distort the truth so people will not know the truth. And that's why the global prayer has been happening and happening, because they're wishing that they may not be defeated. They're wishing that, the truth may not come out. But really, what they're wishing for should be about India itself. Okay, there's a lot of things going on in the world, and there shouldn't be a narcissist about this, right? So I really feel like with regards to NCB and whomever is a part of it will have a lot of misfortunes, and as I told you, they might lose their lover and they might lose their job, their money even because of their bad name. Okay, that a politician is controlling them just to have that what we call this branding, okay, for their name. Now this is the outcome. You got the Empress in reverse, so obviously I really feel like they are making Rhea look bad. That's what they're doing. And with the Emperor and then Seven of Chalices, I feel like they're trying their best to be dominant over Rhea, and they confuse even more people. That's what's going on, and I feel like they are trying their best to link all the Bollywood stars Okay, but they won't be successful because I really feel here that a politician will fight over whomever this is. Okay, now anyway, let's see with these charms. So yeah, they didn't say much about the progress of investigation. All that the angels showed to us is the true colors of NCB, like they are not really on alignment and whatever their plan is. Okay, unlike whenever we do a reading about ED and CBI, it's on alignment. Okay, but with regards to NCB, it's not really. So notice the angels say those whom oppose in Sushant's case, okay, they're receiving a lot of bad karma. And little by little we are seeing that, okay? Now anyway, and we're seeing the true colors of people, and that's how God acted. Like little by little we know that take bits of truth with regards to the people. And I feel like it's what the heaven is doing, like we are being shown whom we can trust. Okay, so NCB will be next. Okay, they need to be exposed because honestly speaking, I feel like a lot of angry politicians are there. Okay, they're prolonging Sushant's case because I really feel like they are targeting really Rhea, and I really feel like they are kind of harassing her, to be honest with you. And I'm sensing here that they're kind of distorting the media itself because they are forcing Rhea to speak what is not the truth. So obviously Sushant is not happy with regards to NCB. Okay, because they are not really wise, they are distorting the truth, and what their bases are not even true. I feel like there is already an evidence with Sushant's case, but they are not basing it towards it. Okay, as I told you, they work alone. They don't work with ED. They don't work with CBI because they try to prove that they are right even though they are deceitful. Okay, and I really feel like with this one, I feel like the government is being tested here if ever they will do the right thing or not, because I feel here that many of them are knowing that there is a hidden agenda, and I feel like it's prolonging the process, and they really want to put an ending to NCB to stop them from harassing others because it's not the right thing to do anymore. And NCB is kinda following orders from, I feel like someone from the higher court. I'm not sure whom it is. Okay, there's hidden agenda obviously, and it is to target Rhea so that they can do their hidden agenda. Not what's gonna happen to Rhea. I really feel like she's very emotional about it. She's being harassed there. She's being forced to speak things that she shouldn't say. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. That's why they will stop NCB, because what they're doing is not right anymore. So they are putting a facade out there. This NCB is really fake, as you can see here. And I think that I feel like a bunch of lawyers are seeing that this NCB is not really good. They are distorting the truth, and it's to reach their goals and their dreams for a politician. And there's really a greedy politician here, obviously, as you can see. And some politicians have been seeing that how Rhea was treated, and it's not really good, and it's prolonging Sushant's case. And I think that Rhea is really very sad, very upset, and some politicians really want Rhea to escape. Okay, that's the reason why some politician will help her. That's what's going on, because I think that they're aware that there's something wrong with the family of Sushant. And it's not only about Rhea anymore, because to be honest, whomever killed Sushant is really against the marriage of Rhea and Sushant, because they're thinking, if ever Rhea did it really to Sushant, what will benefit for her? Look, she will left with nothing. Okay, she can only have Sushant's, things if ever she is married, but she's not married, and all this NCB do was to try to capture those big names, okay, and try to look for an opportunity. And what's going on here, I feel like, yeah, they're targeting the Bollywood, to be honest with you. But by doing that, I think that karma will strike those people in NCB, to be honest, because I feel like the universe is really angry of what they're doing. Now let's see what else we got here with this overall theme. So with the clean it up, I'm sensing here that they are really planning, this politician, okay, whomever instructed the NCB, planning to clean up all the drugs in the Bollywood star, and they want to take control. That's what's going on here. But with the Mending and the Young, I think that they won't be able to find any. Okay, I think that with the higher power here, so there's 50-50 chance still. That's why I tell you guys that it will be a test for the politicians, if ever they would help, if ever they will, take advantage of this Sushant case in order to do their political name, whatever it is. So the angels say, but some politicians are aware that NCB is kinda hiding the truth from others. So I think that some really will take an action with regards to this one. They will try to turn down the NCB investigation because it's not really healthy and it's creating more chaos in Sushant's murder case. I think that I'm sorry, I forgot. Suddenly, I got this throat chakra problem, so probably they are really forcing people to speak even though they don't want to speak. And that's the reason why they want to cut out NCB, because they are not really doing their job right. Okay, so is there anything else? They say I think that someone might file harassment, okay, against NCB. And unfortunate events will happen. Okay, watch out for that. The angels say that some of the team in NCB will get sick. Is there anything else? Even some, okay, the officers, that's what they wanna say. Is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, let's see about the next. Alright, so let's see about ED. What's the progress in their investigation? Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. What is the progress of the investigation of ED? Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. One more detail. So let's see. This is current energy, remember, guys. So anyway, let's see what we got here with this set of cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's the progress of the investigation of ED. Another they requested. One more they say. So another they tell. Alright, one more they say to me. So let's see. I feel like Rhea is out of the picture in ED. And ED might tell lies because we see truth be told in reverse there. But let's check with the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know about the progress of the investigation of ED with regards to Sushant's case. One more they say. Another. One more they tell me. So let's see. Now, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. What is the outcome? Okay, this is a bright detail. Now, we will clarify the cards. Angels and guides. Oops, why is it there's a card here? Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. One more they tell. Another. So let's see. Okay, one more detail. I don't know why he sends shadows of the past. But let's see if it has a connection with the reading. So anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So obviously, they figure out that Rhea is out of the picture. And actually, they're sad with the result. Now, first card is Six of Cups. See how sad they are? That Rhea is not really included in ED. Okay, because I really feel here that Sushant is working with Rhea, to be honest. And if Rhea will kill Sushant, obviously she can't earn anything at all. So they can't really pinpoint about Rhea here. Because with regards to the tower, Rhea is not even present on that apartment during the time that Sushant died. And that's why ED is a failure in their eyes, okay, for Dr. Swami. And we feel here that Rhea was able to walk away from ED, to be honest, because they can't trace anything about Rhea at all. Okay, at least they're being authentic about this, but let's just hope they speak their truth. Now with the Ten of Wands being in reverse here, so they are aware that those people that run away doesn't really like Rhea to get involved in marriage for Sushant. Because with the Hermit in reverse, I really feel here that they know that the murderers is not someone, I feel like that's someone that is included even in Bollywood. They can figure out who will steal that money, because if Bollywood, they have a lot of money, I feel here that they're really doubting if Bollywood was there in the picture. Because with the moon being in reverse here, they're just aware that, Sushant was killed, obviously. But I feel here that I think that they want to figure out if there's really drugs or alcohol. They want to research, but it's not a part of their job anymore. So I think that ED's work is done. But then they realize now that Sushant is really working with Rhea here, to be honest. And then the next is with the Page of Swords. I feel like they know exactly with the Four of Wands in reverse, so stability. So they think that could be from the family of Sushant really did this to Sushant, because they're the only ones who can benefit after Sushant's death. And then with the Hangman in reverse, so obviously the murderers are out of the picture, and they are very sad because they can figure out who really steal those money, okay, of Sushant. Because they are aware that whoever murder Sushant is not what they're questioning about, okay? So what's going on here is that they really plan to talk to Rhea once again, but I feel here that they don't know how to include Rhea in the picture, because I really feel like there's also some politicians that's behind this, okay? These things that they are taking advantage over Sushant's case. So with the Five of Pentacles, I think that CBI tries to work with ED, but unfortunately they can't collab this time, because I think that they're not really happy with the results. And the politician still wants to control ED, but the ED don't want to get control because they are aware about the truth. That's what's going on here. And then the next is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I'm sensing here, like with regards to the missing money of Sushant, they are aware that it's not Rhea who did it, okay? It's just repetitive here. But we'll check about the next. And I sense the saying, I can't figure it out. Okay, think that it's the ED telling that where did that money go? They don't know where. Because I feel here that Rhea is fortunate if Sushant was alive, but Rhea will not take that leap of faith to kill Sushant, because no one will provide for her if ever she will do that. And that's why the ED is thinking if they create a fake lie, it will just won't work at all because it's very pointless. Okay, because Rhea is so lucky with Sushant. If Sushant was alive, okay, so it's really impossible for this girl to kill because it will be a burden for her. And I feel like they are aware that whomever the murderers are escaped, okay? Escape with the money of Sushant, and they just can't figure it out whom did it, okay? And I'm sensing like with this one, with the Six of Wands, I feel here that judgment, and the angels say CBI will take charge here, okay? They will work hand in hand with CBI in the end. Because to be honest with you, they want to figure out who really, steal that money, and they think that CBI can be able to handle the case further. So the credibility for the ED, I feel like seems 50-50. Still, the politician wants to take control, but remember, energy can shift, outcome can shift, okay? Now the next is the Four of Swords. So with regards to the murderers, they think that they are hidden. They don't really know which to because I feel like they want to interrogate people, but unfortunately they can't make any move because currently right now I'm sensing like they don't know really who got that money of Sushant, and suddenly I can't speak. So this is the outcome. For the outcome, I feel like yes, they lose their passion with regards to work because I really feel like it's more on the politicians, and because they know that they can't include Rhea in the picture since the murderers I feel here are I feel like they're really after the money. As you can see, there's again money here, and with the Eight of Wands and then Two of Chalices, so they think that Rhea can't do that because she can't have the money if Sushant was killed here. I can't hardly speak. Probably they don't want to speak yet. They want to collaborate with CBI for further investigation who really stole Sushant's money. So the next is the Emperor. So I think that look at the CBI. They're so upset with their leader, okay, with the politician, because they want to include Rhea, but Rhea is out of the picture, and they haven't known who really stole the money of Sushant. Still, this person is on the loose, while the Empress and all people are pointing in Rhea, even though Rhea is not really benefiting about Sushant's death. Now let's see about the charms, what it has to say for us. I'm sensing Sushant's song. It's sad to hear, sad to bear. I forgot which song it is, guys. Sad to hear, sad to bear. I don't memorize it. One more. Sushant's song in one of my channeled songs from Sushant, okay? Now anyway, here are the charms. So obviously they are targeting Rhea with regards to this investigation. So I think that it's more on the politicians' end, but the ED can't do that, okay? Because obviously they are mad of being controlled by this politician, because it will be a lie and people will lose interest in them. I feel like the ED itself, okay, is afraid of reputation downfall, okay? Because I feel here that yes, there is what do you call this, They want to point out about drugs and alcohol, I believe. I feel like someone is forcing them to tell a lie. That's what's going on. And they think that Rhea is really a caring person with regards to Sushant, to be honest with you. Okay, because look at the hearts here. Okay, and here, like they think that this person looks like the one who got hurt with Sushant's death. And obviously it doesn't benefit Rhea at all. Okay, and they're very sad that, a politician's trying to get involved and trying to point out to Rhea. That's what's going on here. And I really feel like with this one, they're kind of silent, to be honest. They're waiting for CBI, to be honest with you, because CBI kind of give them a hint whom really took something from Sushant. And with this one, I really feel like they want to figure out whom is the leader upon this killing, because they're not really aware. They don't know whom planned the murder. And with this one, I feel like, yes, someone really wants to include a potion there. And there are stars here. So someone really wants to include the stars, the Bollywood in the picture. And I really feel like it is actually emotional with regards to this case situation, because they are also being controlled by a politician that is taking advantage of Sushant's case. Now it says here, I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. So I'm sensing here that they think that Sushant really wants to escape. Okay, because I really feel like, yes, that is a plan of Sushant, but they don't really know whom really did it, who killed Sushant. And I think that the murderers were still out there, escaped, okay, not yet in jail. And I really feel like they're waiting for CBI to make a difference, because they can't help either, since there's a politician that's trying to control and manipulate the situation. Now let's see about the other cards. So with regards to this one, I feel like they think that the family of Sushant is the hindrance towards Sushant's success. Okay, they are always in control. And what's going on here, I think that they think that Bollywood can be included, because upon losing Sushant, they will lose a lot of projects, a lot of opportunity. So they are analyzing who really killed Sushant, who's really after Sushant's money. Okay, and I feel like they're fighting the politician that's trying to take control, because I feel here that the politician really has a bad agenda here. Okay, and the universe, I feel, is working behind the scenes with regards to this, and we are being shown on about the true colors of people. And they think that Rhea is suffering about Sushant's death, and I feel like that they think that I feel like there is a liar here in the picture. Okay, in Sushant's murder case, and they think that those people are escaping. They create a drama, they create confusion. So ED is working still to find the truth with regards to Sushant's case. Okay, where did that money go? And they're tracing about how the family of Sushant has been acting. That's what's going on here, because look at that with the treasure, and we all know treasure is symbolism of money, right? And they think like Rhea can only take advantage of Sushant if Sushant was alive, but if Sushant is not there, what will happen to Rhea, right? And Rhea is helping Sushant to escape. Okay, that's what I feel like they're focusing on that kind of situation wherein, yeah, we receive this kind of case, right? Like Rhea is trying to help Sushant to escape, and they're trying to find out why Sushant really wants to escape. Probably he's really in danger. Okay, probably because someone has been manipulating him, obviously. And Whomever that is trying to control Sushant's life, because Sushant is, the money maker, okay? And these people, I feel like they figure it out that it could be the family of Sushant that keeps Sushant stuck. I feel like the ED is aware, but they're not quite sure, okay? They're still observing. Okay, so let's see with this theme. They're not sure who really got the money, but we'll see. So with regards to Rhea, I think that this is what they figure out. Again, it will repeat, okay? What will I say? That Rhea is only successful if Sushant was around, but it's her downfall if she killed Sushant. And that's the reason why they can't take any politician's advice to put Rhea down, because it's highly impossible. What will they say? Okay, because Rhea can't grow anything without Sushant, and people will think about it, right? It's unjust, as you can see here. And Rhea didn't take it, and I feel like they have that evidence already. That's why they can't jail anyone, because they don't know whom escaped, whom has that money, okay? And people are pointing towards Rhea, which is really pointless. And they think that whomever tampered the evidences got the money, okay, because they will have this blessing after Sushant's death. I feel like they are observing everyone's reaction after Sushant's death, okay? That's what they're focused on. So with the chaos and conflict and truth be told, so I have a feeling here that someone has been telling them lies, tell this and so forth. But I really feel like they don't want to change. They want to speak the truth. And I feel like they are waiting for CBI to say something, but CBI is not saying anything yet, okay? So with the observer being in reverse and mending and time for a nap, so I think that whomever the politician is thinking that they can't make the ED say something that is not on alignment, okay? And I feel here that the ED right now is resting and waiting for CBI's result, because they want to work hand in hand with CBI, and they don't want to do whatever that greedy politician is asking them to do, because it's out of alignment. They don't have proofs. So what will they say about it? I will be surprised if an ED officer will say that a politician is trying to control them. Let's just see if one of them have the guts to say that, okay? So is there anything else? They say that's it, so let's see about the next. Alright, so let's see about the progress of the investigation of CBI. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the progress of the investigation of CBI. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. I don't know why I sense generator. Another. I don't know if there is a generator in that apartment, guys. Can you clarify? Because I sense generator. Okay, this is an easier way. And they have jumpy cards. I think that, CBI kinda, I don't know why they are regretful. There is a regret for CBI. Wonder why. I sense the word regret. And I sense the words true colors. This is an easier way, they say. And they think about Arnab too. So they're thinking about the fake media lies, and they think if ever they can speak to Arnab, That's what I'm sensing. They want to ask whom is instructing them to tell a lie, to hide the truth to people. And I think that CBI might investigate this person and some reporters as well. So they want to give all the cards. But let's see why. So it might be a long reading, guys, because they gave it all. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know the progress of the investigation of CBI with regards to Sushant's case. One more detail. So let's see. I keep on sensing Arnab here. And my head really hurts with CBI. I feel like they have been thinking a lot with this kind of case situation. It's because in Edie's case, I think that they already got the clue that it's not Rhea who will kill Sushant. They just don't know which is the one whom stole the money. Let's see with the tarots, angels and guides. Please provide guidance for the cards so we may know the progress of CBI's investigation. Another they requested. One more they tell. So let's see. I'm sensing hidden memory. Childhood memories of Sushant. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? Now we will clarify the cards. Angels and guides. I don't know why I sense also Maha government. I think that they are updated with regards to this case situation. With regards to CBI, I wonder if someone asked about CBI, or they asked the official of CBI. Angels and guides, please provide hope. Again, there's a card here. Keep on accidentally inserting. Okay, angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Don't worry, I don't keep such cards that I accidentally include here because they have the same size, as you can see. That's why I'm confused whenever I restock the cards. Okay, one more they say. So anyway, another. Okay, that's it, they tell me. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So actually CBI is really focusing on Sushant's case, okay? And I really feel like they also figuring out who died in the apartment of Sushant, and they think that that person died outside the building. That's what's going on here. I'm not sure how they are aware about it, but it's really giving me the chills. But with this one in reverse here, so I think that they're done with this place of Sushant. I feel like they are trying to figure things out with these clues here. That's what's going on of Sushant's case. I feel like they are gathering the information. They are in analyzing point. Now this is the first card, so we got the Ace of Cups. So they are aware that there is really a substance there, okay? And I feel like they're focusing on the juice that Sushant has taken, and they think that it led Sushant to get dizzy. And I think that what happened here, Sushant wasn't able to fight for his dear life, and with the justice being here, so I'm really feeling, oh dear, look at that. I'm really sensing that they know that this is murder. This is not suicide, okay? They are aware about it, okay? And with this one, with this Four of Pentacles in reverse, so unfortunately they didn't gather much information or about the substance, I feel here, because they're thinking if Sushant was drugged, it should be really suicide, but the photo doesn't match it. So that's why they are in a stagnant. That's why they're not saying anything. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and I'm sensing here that they think that the leader, whomever did it to Sushant, is away, okay, during those times. And with the Four of Swords in reverse here, so obviously the mastermind is not in the picture. That's what they're thinking. And I think that they figure out that it could be Sandeep, okay? And I feel here that they want to know the bank account of Sandeep and how he was kinda escaping. So with the Hermit, obviously they're not telling anything. I feel like, but they're open to the media, okay, of whatever they gonna say, but they not gonna take the whole bucket in there, okay, of what they know, because I feel here that they're trying to make it work that the murderers may not escape. That's why they don't give the whole information in. And obviously still Rhea was on the hot spot here, but they are aware that Rhea was away during those times. And that's why I feel like with this star here, so I really feel like they're trying to erase those people that is not really included in the picture on that scene, okay? And they're figuring out if it's really something to do with the money. But that's why Sushant was killed. That's why I feel like they're gathering information with Sushant's circle. That's what's going on here about. I feel like they also wonder why the family of Sushant tampered evidences, and I think that they figure it out about their actions. There's something fishy about it, and I'm sensing, this is funny because I'm sensing like with this star card, there is a snake, and I feel like they're thinking about Sandeep and Mitu together, okay, could have done the murder. That's also what they're thinking, because Mitu is the one who tampered the evidences, obviously. And yeah, this is also a boy and a girl here in the picture here, and they're wondering if they are the one who stole the money, or what is their motive, why is it that they are there. So with the Five of Cups being in reverse here, so I'm sensing that whomever did it, I feel like they don't really want Rhea and Sushant to get married. And as far as they observe, this family of Sushant don't really like Rhea at all. And I feel here that the murderer seems to be enjoying themselves. of fooling others. Now the next is the Three of Pentacles, and we got 3. Wonder why. So we can't say that it's third party because obviously Sushant is loyal with Rhea. Third party, Ankita, because of that questionable post can be. But I feel here that with regards to the CBI, actually they are afraid to speak, to be honest with you, because with this in reverse, they haven't figured it out. That's why they're so sad that, you know, they don't have that best result yet. They haven't figured it out if ever Rhea is really the one whom, you know, created this cup, because they are aware that there is, you know, a substance here. Okay, and they are thinking who did it, who did this cup, who ordered this one, and that's what they're trying to figure out, but they haven't yet. That's why they didn't say anything to the media. Now, what they tell the media is about kind of minimal, okay? They don't give the whole bucket in it, and I feel like the CBI seems to be kind of silent, to be honest. Very introvert vibe, because they make sure that the murderers will not escape or run away once that they are intrigued about whatever they're gonna say. But with the Eight of Cups being in reverse here, so I'm sensing like, yeah, look at that. They think that whomever killed Sushant is after the money of Sushant. Okay, and I feel like they think that whomever did it was inside the house. Okay, during those time that Sushant was murdered. And yeah, they didn't see. I feel like they are focusing on those people that are included. They're not focusing much on the people that are outside the house, because they think that the one who killed was inside that apartment. All right, so let's see about the charms, what we got here. So the angels say to me that there's a lot of capabilities, that Sushant was murdered because of money, because of material gain, wealth, and they are dissatisfied and happy with their life, whomever killed the person. But let's see what we got here. So for the charms, basically, I feel like the CBI is waiting for the perfect time wherein they would speak out, okay, about whatever they discovered. If ever they will be able to speak, they still keep some details, because I feel like they're trying to figure out about Sushant's case. I feel like they are wanting to ask those people that are really trying to grind Rhea with regards to this case situation. That's why I'm sensing Arnab here, to be honest with you. And I feel like this CBI actually is analyzing things, and I feel like they are aware about the distort with regards to the media, okay, and that's why they want to ask media, and they are aware about the true colors of people. That's what I'm sensing. They are observing and observing, of course, others. And I really feel like they are angry with media because they are distorting the truth, and they're still figuring out about that substance that killed Sushant. Okay, actually, they're not really happy with the result because they haven't figured it out. And I feel like whomever murdered Sushant, they also think that that person could be angry, not wanting the marriage of Sushant here. And with this one, I'm sensing like, I feel like they are aware that some of the murderers are kind of acting sweet and caring person, and that's why they're figuring out about the memories of Sushant, if they are being authentic, okay, about their actions, because honestly they are kind of like a drama queen or drama king, and they can't do anything to CBI because CBI, look at that, they are wise. Okay, they are observing each other and they are thinking who got lucky after Sushant's death. Obviously, Sushant carry a lot of burdens. I feel like it's about the family, about the connections of Sushant. They're figuring out whom is really a burden for Sushant. And with this world, I'm sensing here that they're also analyzing about the contacts around the world, including Sandeep being included with some people outside, the country. Now, let's see what we got here. So, obviously speaking, I think that they are thinking that whomever killed Sushant is someone whom is trying to control him, manipulate him. And I feel like Sushant has been hiding from them, and I really feel like they are aware that some people out there are playing mind games, playing pretend, even the media. And with regards to Sandeep, Sandeep is hiding obviously, but then whenever Sandeep was summoned, I'm sensing like they don't really trust Sandeep. They see how evil this man is, okay? That's the kind of vibe that Sandeep gives to them, and the universe has their back. I feel like they are being drawn to Shweta, to be honest with you, because they are analyzing how kind of defensive this person is, and I feel like this person loves to argue, loves to fight. And I feel like also Priyanka, they're analyzing Priyanka as well about the attitude with regards to the money, okay, and how they have been like this to Sushant. So I think that they're tackling about the memories of Sushant before he passed away, and why Sushant wants to escape. Is he really in danger? Because Sushant already reached his dreams, but yet he wants to live a simple life, and they think that could be some people around him is really toxic, and that's what they're trying to figure out. See how Sushant was a puppet in the picture here, and Sushant was just busy working, and these people whom killed him is really, I feel like, a very manipulative energy here. Okay, and Sushant wanna be left alone by these people. He dreamt of leaving Bollywood, right? Because these people are putting him inside this carousel, and they wanna be dominant over Sushant, while Sushant wants to run away from them and don't wanna get involved. Because I really feel like they're the one who created this sadness on Sushant's life, and I feel like some of the interviews Sushant tells something, and this is also a clue that Sushant really has sadness with regards to his family. That's what's going on, and CBI figure out that actually the family of Sushant is wearing a facade, like they are acting sweet and nice, but they are really evil. They can't fool those that are wise and those that are smart, those whom doesn't like dramas. Now anyway, let's see with this theme. So obviously, whom is the happy here? Happy after Sushant's death. And they know that Sushant is not at peace with regards to his own family. They are full of lies, and that's the reason why he is wanting to go somewhere and be at peace with Rhea. Okay, and they see how unjust the media was. That's why they wanna question Arnab. Okay, and I'm sensing here like Rhea, obviously she has this money when Sushant was around, but she can't have the money if she's not married with Sushant at all, so they can co-create obviously. And That's why, it's not safe to blame Rhea with regards to the killing, because she can't live on her own. She's very dependent over Sushant with regards to money. So with the peace being here and serendipity, so they think that what's going on right now, they didn't leave Rhea at peace. That's what's going on here. And I think that they are really analyzing why Sushant wants to be at peace, wants to get away from someone that's draining him. See, he wants to escape. I feel like there's really someone that's trying to control him, manipulate him. That's why he wants to escape with the love of his life. And they're figuring out why, and they figure out it could be really about money. That's why he was killed. Okay, because these people, I feel like they don't want Rhea and Sushant to get married. Okay, they want Sushant to keep stuck. They really are very evil people, obviously speaking. And I feel like they're thinking why the media is distorted, when to be honest, they shouldn't be distorted, okay? Because I think that by their lies, people will be having a hard time to digest the truth, since the truth is distorted. And with the time to go and come to the edge, so they are analyzing even the phone calls being here. So I'm sensing here that with regards to Rhea, of course Rhea was being questioned, why did you go away during those times? And they also figure out whom are in Sushant's apartment during the time that he was killed. They're analyzing things, and Unfinished Symphony, and that's why they question Rhea, why did you go away when you are still engaged with Sushant, okay? And they also question me too for tampering evidences, because that is not really a good action, and it's not really a good reason that the family ask. And with the Observer being in reverse here, and they're thinking like, why do they always do this to Sushant while they're being a toxic family? And I really feel like Sushant actually is not really focusing on the family. He is trying to get out of the family's picture. I feel like the CBI figure it out. So they are aware that the media is kind of like this, okay? Kind of making people be in this kind of circus, and they don't know which to believe in anymore. And with the Chopwood and the Fates, so I'm sensing here that whomever killed Sushant, CBI thinks that that person is really trying to get Sushant stuck. And that's why Sushant has been working out on escaping, but it didn't happen because he got killed. And this is what they're thinking about, but they're indecisive about this kind of situation. That whomever killed him is about money. They're still figuring out a lot of things, to be honest with you all. And thinking why Rhea escaped again, or get out of Sushant's apartment before he was killed. See the whys, they're still continuously interrogating others, okay? So with regards to Rhea, they're thinking if, Rhea can survive without Sushant after death, because they think that Rhea can only benefit if Sushant was around. And that's why they question who found you this time. I feel like the CBI asked that, even Edie, right? That's why the things of Rhea was confiscated. Remember that? Now with a fork in the road, so I'm sensing like with regards to the CBI, they're more accurate than actually NCB. And with the Not For You, I feel like whomever killed Sushant is trying to gain something that is not for them. And obviously, they don't want Sushant to be happy. Okay, they don't want Sushant to escape, and Sushant wants this life with Rhea. And sadly, it didn't work, or it didn't turn out well, because Sushant was killed, was murdered. And yeah, Sushant has a lot of blessings. And they're thinking like if ever it's a colleague of Sushant, they think that of course what will happen here is that they won't have any projects, okay? And it's a big loss for Bollywood. They're also thinking about it, about the Bollywood's involvement, but they are not there inside the apartment. So how come? And that's why they are focusing on the people inside the apartment, as at the same time questioning Rhea, why did you go away? And questioning me too, why did you tamper evidences? But they figure out about the life of Sushant with regards to his own family, and CBI see their true colors already. So even though, let's say they post something to change the air, it's too late. CBI knows. And this is the current energy of CBI. Is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.